Welcome everybody, Joseph Robert, the Fantasy Football Counselor. Super excited. We are doing a Fantasy Football Mock Draft 2020. We are picking with the 6th pick, 12-person league right here, right now. And I'm super excited to share with you guys the robust RB strategy. Now, I've talked about this before. I've been talking about this for years. And the crazy mainstream Consheepsis, and I'm wearing my Consheepsis shirt today, always tell you, hey man, guess what? You got to go zero RB. Who even came up with the zero RB strategy? What kind of idiot came up with that? Oh, typical sheep, right? And I've been preaching the robust RB strategy for years, and they actually called me crazy. Now everybody's starting to come on board and say, yeah, we got to load up on the more scarce position because there's nobody left after the 5th, 6th round. Of course, you dummies. Now listen, I wouldn't share with you guys a strategy that I wouldn't actually use. So I'm telling you guys, this works. You need to load up on the most scarce position. So you're doing two things. You're loading up on the most scarce position, that is the running back position, and you're taking away viable, solid running backs with minimal committee. So what is the robust RB? Loading up on as many running backs as you can the first 4 rounds. Yes, 4 rounds that are in minimal committee and taking them off the board so somebody else doesn't get them. Okay, it's very simple, guys. So what I'm going to do here, guys, if you're in the car, guys, make sure you guys are paying attention because I'm going to walk through every single pick and every round. There is real people in this draft. So we're drafting with real people. I don't know how good these people are. Some of them are going to probably pick a kicker in the first round, but that shouldn't like alter or stray away or ruin the ADP. So stick with me, guys. It's going to be entertaining. And make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. It means the world to me. And leave a comment below. I'll get to as many questions as I possibly can. Leave them below. Keeping it real with you guys. And of course, guys, subscribe. And get the 16-round draft solution if you guys want all my players optimized in each round, omitting and getting rid of all those players that are going to potentially bust. And I've called it for years. Last year I said, don't draft Odell in the first round. Don't draft AB in the second round. Don't draft Le'Veon Bell in the first round. Don't draft, D'Angelo, what was his name? Damian Williams in the second round. Don't draft these guys, okay? And I'm really good at spotting out guys that could potentially bust. So I explain all of that, all on a silver platter for you guys in the 16-round draft solution. Head on over to thefantasyfootballcounselor.com, or there's a link below. Get it right now, guys. Fantasy's almost here. Let's get to the draft, okay? Here we go. All right, round by round, I've got the draft board up here. I'm going to walk through every single pick. So let's start off with the famous first round. Again, winning a championship is not based on the first round, but you got to make sure you get the first round right. And obviously, I'm going to go running back. So let's see who's available in the 6th round. Now, Christian McCaffrey, Zeke Elliott coming off the board. Pretty obvious, followed by Saquon. Now, I got Saquon ahead of Christian McCaffrey. Take a look at my rankings at thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. Should be updating them shortly as well also. All right, so Christian McCaffrey, Zeke Elliott, Saquon Barkley. We're waiting on pick number 4. Obviously, guys, I'm going to go with a running back, so I'm going to go ahead and filter out by running backs, okay? I do like Kamara here this year. He is due for a contract year. Okay, so there's Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara. So I can't even believe it. It's like a gift. Derrick Henry, who's my second running back this year, I get him. I get him 6th. So that's the type of value. Now, if you miss out on Derrick Henry, you could go Alvin Kamara here. I'm giving you the full fantasy football draft strategy for the first 5 rounds, by the way, guys, okay? I'd almost consider going Josh Jacobs because a lot of people go Michael Thomas. They'll draft on ADP, and that's not how I roll, okay? So if you're looking at all players, Michael Thomas, Adams, and Mixon are the next on ADP, which is insane because Josh Jacobs I like ahead of all those guys. And people will draft based on ADP. There goes Nick Chubb, a guy that is sharing a backfield with a guy that outscored him, Kareem Hunt. My mind is blown here why Nick Chubb is going in the first round. It's crazy. Yes, there's a chance that he could run the ball. I know the coach there ran the ball in Minnesota. He's going to run the ball again with Chubb. I get it. But listen, man, why would I go with Nick Chubb when I know Kareem Hunt is there? And Kareem Hunt is just as good. He was the rushing leader in 2017. Why would I risk it when I can get a guy that I know that's going to get that production? Alvin Kamara finished top 10. This is like, 3 years in a row. He's still going to get that production. He's still going to get his 80 receptions. A lot safer than Nick Chubb. Derrick Henry, he's the workhorse guy. There's nobody there. Right? Why would I waste a pick on Nick Chubb knowing Kareem Hunt is there? It's just, oh my God. And the Consheepsis just keep telling you it's a smart move. It's just not. Okay, so Derrick Henry at 6, Nick Chubb, Michael Thomas, Devontae Adams, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's got a lot of upside. The problem with Joe Mixon is that he's in a suspect offense, guys. He's in a suspect offense. New quarterback, AJ Green coming back. How's he going to do? He's been hurt for years. He just hasn't been in the groove. So I don't trust that offense. That offense could be high octane, but we don't know. Then comes Tyreek Hill, Mr. Volatile. The guy will probably finish with a lot of points. He'll probably finish with 250, 300 points PPR, but the problem is he's going to have a 40-point game, then he's going to have a 2-point game, and he still has off-field issues. He still has the injuries in the past. Like, why would I invest a first-round pick? And this is great, guys. When you see this stuff, when you see people drafting on ADP, this is where I get giddy. This is where I get excited, because these guys are drafting players that I wouldn't draft. Okay, leave me all the workhorse running backs. I'm going to load up on 4 running backs in the first 4 rounds, and I'm going to show you guys how many wide receivers are still available after the 4th round. You'll be, oh my God, Joe. All I got to do is fill out 2 wide receiver spots or 3, and there's like all these wide receiver ones there. Guys, I've hacked it. I've hacked the entire game here, and I'm giving you a sneak peek into this. I'm handing you guys the first 5 rounds right here, right now for you guys, okay? And again, if you want the sleepers, the breakouts, my full strategy, my thought process, everything's available. If you want to genuinely support the channel, because I'm putting my heart and soul in this for you guys, click on the link below, get the 16-round draft solution, scrap the draft kits, scrap anyone selling you draft kits an idiot. You can go and tell them the counselor said you're an idiot because draft kits are dead. The future's arrived. First ever and only video trading, guys, 16 rounds. Get it at thefantasyfootballcounselor.com or link below. All right, let's keep moving on. So first round is done. It ended off with Mixon, Tyreek Hill, and DeAndre Hopkins. Moving on to the second round, Julio Jones, Aaron Jones, Pat Mahomes, Kenyon Drake, Josh Jacobs. I can't believe Josh Jacobs fell this far. Kenyon Drake's a full dice roll. Aaron Jones coming off second pick, second round. I mean, he's going to decline 100%. So I'm going to go here and look at running backs. I'm going to filter. I got 20 seconds. I'm talking. All right, so who's here? I like Allaire. I like Taylor. I'm going to go with, there's so much upside here. Sanders right now, he's not in the committee. I'm going to go here and draft Gurley because I know he's the workhorse running back in Atlanta. That's just the bottom line. I could have went Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Don't get me wrong. I love him. I love Jonathan Taylor here. That's okay. I got a guy that's guaranteed that production, okay? I can't believe David Johnson's 56 ADP. That is insane. My goodness. All right, so let's recap the second round here. Let's go to draft results, draft board. All right, so second round, Julio Jones, Aaron Jones, Pat Mahomes, Kenyon Drake, Josh Jacobs, Travis Kelce. I went with Todd Gurley. He's going to get the workload. I understand the knee's probably an issue, but he's the guy. They didn't acquire anybody else. He is the guy there. He's going to get all the goal line work. He showed flashes that he could be back to life there and he could be strong. So I went with, halfway through the second round, Todd Gurley, Austin Eckler, who I think is not a full workhorse running back, but it is what it is. Miles Sanders, who as of right now, end of May, is in a good position to succeed if they don't acquire anybody else. They were already hinting at getting Hyde. Hyde got shipped off to the Seahawks, so we got saved there. Then Chris Godwin, then Lamar Jackson, and George Kittle. Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jackson coming off here in the second round. I would never do that. I would never go tight end. This is crazy. And then also, you're rolling the dice with Godwin and Evans because we don't know who Brady's going to gravitate to. We really don't know that. Okay? So I'm going to go with running back again and take another solid running back off the board. I'm going to see who's available here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab them. Third round, we got DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Kenny Galladay. I can't believe Galladay fell to the third round. I love him. Adam Thielen, and then Melvin Gordon coming off. So it is my turn. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go back to running backs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire sitting there. I love him. Leonard Fournette's in there. David Montgomery. I'm going to grab one of these guys and get David Johnson coming back. Oh, my goodness. I love it. Let's go. Let's roll a dice on a rookie here. Let's go with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So I've already got my 2 workhorse running backs, and I'm going to roll the dice with an upside player. I can't believe Clyde Edwards fell here to the third. I love it. I've got the high ceiling of Clyde Edwards. I got Derrick Henry. I got Todd Gurley. I can come back around, and David Montgomery, Leonard Fournette, and David Johnson are still sitting there. Are you kidding me right now? All workhorses. Cam Akers could be a workhorse. Love this, guys. And as you're going to see here, these guys are going to pretty much be gone by the 5th round, so you got to load up early. So you can see that this guy went Cook and Sanders. A big risk here. Cook has never finished a season, right? And Miles Sanders could end up in a committee. I love Sanders. I love the breakout potential. I love the upside. But is he going to be in a committee? I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know if the Eagles are going to run him as the main guy, okay? So almost done the third round here. I see Allen Robinson, Odell Beckham coming up. Again, wasting picks. This guy went Mixon, Pat Mahomes, and Odell. What a waste. I mean, Odell could have a bounce-back season, but I don't see it. So if you guys are in the car, we're coming to the end of the third round. I'm going to recap the third round with you guys right now, okay? DJ Moore, Mike Evans, Kenny Galladay, Adam Thielen, Melvin Gordon. I went Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Could have went Jonathan Taylor or Leonard Fournette. could have been solid either way. Amari Cooper, Chris Carson, who has some company there with Hyde. I don't like him and his injury past. Allen Robinson, Odell Beckham, Juju Smith, and Jonathan Taylor coming off in the third round. Then you can see Leonard Fournette. Now you can see people scrambling to get those running backs, guys that I would have liked there in round 3 coming off Taylor. So we're going to see if David Johnson falls to me. I would love if he did. Mark Ingram coming off the board, which is crazy. They got Dobbins and they got Lamar Jackson. Why would you get Mark Ingram over David Johnson, who's the absolute workhorse? Carlos Hyde had 245 attempts last year. Ingram had like 202. Now we got J.K. Dobbins there. Ingram is not going to get the volume. You need a guy that's going to get volume. Why would you get Mark Ingram? This is great for me. The Sheeps, that's why I'm wearing the Sheep shirt. I'm losing it. I love it. Guys, this is like taking candy from a child here. It's so easy. Hey, can I have the candy bar? Sure, here you go. You know, I got a 3-year-old. Hey, give me your chocolate bar. It's so easy. Guys, come on, man. Like this is David Johnson all over. David Montgomery. Oh, my goodness. Who do I take? Let's go David Johnson. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. Henry, Gurley, Edwards, David Johnson. Woo! Parker has a lot of upside. Devontae Parker coming off the board here. But the problem is, it's like he's got some uncertainty, and I think his ADP is too high for me. 4th round, when I can get like T.Y. Hilton after. And I'm going to show you guys as we go into the 5th round how many wide receivers are available. It's like, oh my goodness. It's amazing. I'm excited. I'm giddy. You know what I mean? I'm super excited. I can't explain this to you how excited I am. I'm like a kid at a candy store. This is good. I'm like the fat kid at the buffet. Feeding me. Yes, I got everything. This is too easy. You're going to get so much depth. You're going to get so much volume. And I'm telling you guys, that's why the 16-round draft solution is a huge value to you guys, because I go over all this, okay? Okay, let's recap here. The 4th round, Leonard Fournette, A.J. Brown, Mark Ingram, James Conner, Cooper Kupp, Raheem Mostert. A little early for Mostert there. I like the ceiling, but he is on the 49ers. David Johnson, Devontae Parker, Le'Veon Bell, Cortland Sutton, Mark Andrews, Tyler Lockett. I think this is pretty good value for Le'Veon Bell, to be honest. I was the guy that was all against him last year in the first round, but in the 4th round, I mean, come on, man, that's great value. Now, we are going to be starting the 5th round, and we're going to end it off here. But I want to show you guys a glimpse of the wide receivers and the running backs available. Let's take a look at the wide receiver ones available. Keenan Allen. Calvin Ridley's a wide receiver too, but still could be solid. T.Y. Hilton, DJ Shark, DK Metcalf, tons of upside. AJ Green, Debo Samuel, Stephon Diggs, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 1. Jarvis Landry, wide receiver 1. He's still there. He's the wide receiver 1 in Cleveland. Who else we got here? Fuller could be a wide receiver 1, but they've also got Cooks. Where's Cooks? Cooks is a wide receiver 1. He's down here. Darius Slayton could technically be a wide receiver 1. Julian Edelman, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Marquise Brown, look at these wide receivers, guys. This is crazy. And people are telling you got to go wide receiver. Oh my God. I'm gonna go. Oh my God. Who do I get? Look at the. And I want to show you guys how many running backs there is. There isn't any. Maybe Cam Akers, but look, Jordan Howard. Who do you want to end up with? Damian Williams? Screw that crap. Look, I like Akers, but like other than that, these guys are all in committees, okay? So I'm going to go wide receivers. I'm going to go T.Y. Hilton. Why not? He's a wide receiver 1 with Phillip Rivers throwing the ball. So look, I can come back. Diggs will be there. You know, Marquise Brown will be there. Slayton will be there. Cooks will be there. Deontay Johnson will be there with Big Ben throwing to him. There's so many guys. Robbie Anderson, Jefferson, who's going to come in, be a wide receiver 2 in Minnesota to fill in the Diggs spot. Michael Pittman. There's so many guys here. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. And again, let me show you guys round 5 running backs real quickly here. Look, there's nothing left. Some of these guys could break out. Dobbins could have a breakout year if Ingram gets hurt. Ronald Jones or Keyshawn Vaughn could break out, but you're taking risks. None of these guys are like that guaranteed production, okay? You're going to get some fantasy football sleepers here like Madison. He's going to start eventually this season when Cook goes down. Zach Moss, he's going to be sharing the backfield. He could emerge there. Again, I talk about this all in 60 rounds, but I want to show you guys there's nothing left. You can't trust. So when I look at these draft results, you're going to see people scrambling. This guy went David Montgomery. I like Montgomery. I would have probably went with him here if David Johnson wasn't there. But you can see here, this guy went Swift. Tons of upside, but he's sharing it with Carry On, and they're probably going to be running by committee. Cam Akers, another good option. But again, you can see people scrambling. And this is where Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott come off. And you can see there's a ton of depth at quarterback. Guys, there's only 3 quarterbacks off the board, and it's the 5th round. There goes Calvin Ridley, and you're going to see another running back or wide receiver come off here. So I'm going to wrap it up with round 5, and I'm going to call it a day. And I'm going to probably grab my other wide receiver here, okay? And there's a ton of quarterbacks you can get in the 7th round. It's crazy, man. You get like Russell Wilson or someone like that, okay? I talk about all this in 60 rounds. Get it, guys. Get it. I implore you. Nobody's teaching this. Nobody's talking about it like this. This is the hack, guys. You should be excited. You're going to dominate. You're locked and loaded at running back. You're going to be untouchable. These guys will be scrambling for Jordan Howards of the world in and around rounds 5 and 6. You've already got 4 running backs, and you've got a bunch of wide receiver ones waiting there. This is exciting, guys. This is beyond exciting, okay? So let's recap 5th round. DeAndre Swift, Terry McLaurin, David Montgomery, Keenan Allen, Zach Ertz, T.Y. Hilton, Kyler Murray, DJ Shark, Robert Woods, Calvin Ridley, Devin Singletary, and DK Metcalf. There you have it, guys. There you have it. And as you can see, I'll end it off with this. No running backs left. Maybe Cam Akers I like here. I might even grab him as my running back 5. But as you can see, wide receiver 1 here. Okay, in the 6th round. Deebo Samuel, wide receiver 1. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver 1. Jarvis Landry, wide receiver 1. Tyler Boyd, Marquise Brown, wide receiver 1. Julian Edelman, wide receiver 1. Darius Slade could be a wide receiver 1. Christian Kirk could get some volume. Brandon Cooks, wide receiver 1. Sterling Shepard, back and forth there. Deontay Johnson, Robbie Anderson, Justin Jefferson, Mecole Hardman, Jalen Reagor could get work. Who else? Denzel Mills could be a wide receiver 1 in the Jets. Henry Ruggs could be a wide receiver 1 with Vegas there. N'Keal Harry could get some work this year. T. Higgins could gravitate to his new quarterback. Guys, if I haven't showed you there's a ton of wide receivers, I don't know what to tell you. And we're only in the 6th round. Okay? You're loaded. That's it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. There you go. No one's teaching this stuff. It's crazy. It's common sense. Load up on the most scarce position. Take it off the board so other people don't end up with it. Okay? Simple. I'm ending it off there. I'm on my pick. I'm going to leave that a mystery, guys. Okay? And this was a 6th pick, and Derrick Henry fell to me. I'm just giddy with excitement, And here at the 2nd pick, I could have gone Miles Sanders or someone else, but I like Todd Gurley this year. I think the upside is there. All right, guys, I am out. Make sure you guys smash thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your questions below, guys. Implement the robust RB strategy and stay away from the sheep. Do not go with the consensus rankings. They will lead you astray. Be a lion, and I'm...